Hey everybody, welcome back. I am Drak, and this is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. We are continuing to go through the Bone Dungeon to free the Earth Crystal. And I get a critical hit on the first try. Yes! Always good to see. Okay, we are done with these enemies. And it looks like we really don't have anywhere to go. Oh wait, we have bombs. We make our ways to go. And more stuff must die. I love how the first part of this game is so easy or easy mode kind of thing, so you can nuke through the first little bit. This is actually like the first hour of gameplay right here. I can get it done faster than that, but that's a good thing in my opinion, especially for a first-time RPG. It just helps you keep engaged so that you don't feel like you aren't powerful enough to go on. Because I'll tell you, as a kid, that was one of the things that caused a lot of major ADD for me, is that I didn't feel powerful. And, you know, whereas I didn't need to level in Mario, and I didn't need to level in all the other games I was playing. Link didn't need to level up. Yeah, I like to block out Adventure of Link, so, yeah. Not that it's a bad game, just, it's not my favorite. And I was having a lot more fun at the time with Zelda games, or rather, again, a lot of the NES kind of adventure RPGs I like to watch my older brother play, and so Link to the Past was kind of my first Zelda game, but I did go back and enjoyed the first title. Adventure of Link, like I said, it's a good title, but all the mechanics of it is just so different that when Link to the Past came out, I can understand why a lot of people just enjoyed that formula and Nintendo stuck with it. But I remember seeing my older brother play a lot of RPGs. I mean, he was very big into like Ultima, and you know that was my exposure to the Ultima games. For those who follow the Drak and Shadow playthroughs, is watching him play them, and eventually playing them later in life. Watching him play Final Fantasy, watching him play. He did play Dragon Warrior, but I never touched it, and he didn't go too far. Another good game that we enjoyed as kids was Crystallis, and I've always kind of wondered why that never got sequels. Maybe it did. If people know of Crystallis sequels, please tell me. I would love to look them up and see what they're like. But I always remember thinking that was an NES game that I wondered why it never went further. Oh, and seeds. And I don't remember what seed... Oh yeah, never mind. Seeds are for magic points, so we will be using a lot of them during, like, boss fights, stuff like that, so that I don't have to worry about magic. Because, yes, I will try and fight physically for the most part, but I will also try and fight with magic and nuke things if I can. And that was the boss room, so I'm going to go and check this other room really fast before I start up Bone Rex. I can't remember what his name is. Ah, and we get quick. Yay! Black magic! Yes, magic is divided in the Final Fantasy games, sometimes in weird ways, sometimes in very logical ones. White magic is curative, black magic is attack. It's when you get to the later games that you go, eh? Oh yeah, I'll never beat you, because you have the power of the Crystal of the Earth. Well, go ahead and use it, if you want to use it. Flamerous Rex. Well, that makes no sense. That would mean he's fire-themed. Eh? Hit 2 times, and that was not that bad. I also like gaining immunity to certain things, and later on in the game we will get immunity to confusion, and I will be praising the game, because I hate confusion. It's not as bad in the later games, but in this one it's a killer. And by later games, I mean like the Roman numerals of Final Fantasy. For those who might be asking what my favorite Final Fantasy title is, that would be Final Fantasy IV. I've always had a lot of nostalgia for that, and nothing has ever seemed to be better than it for me. Oh, and down went Benjamin. Okay. Well, that works. Oh, wait. Life spell. Ah. Nice try, though. So yeah, my favorite title is Final Fantasy IV. I tend to not hold the weights that a lot of internet culture does. Especially in regards to certain titles, I don't think they're the greatest, and I also think some of the ones that get knocked very hard aren't that bad. I will say that my least favorite Final Fantasy is 12. If you guys want details, you are more than welcome to ask for it, but there are a lot of things I don't like with 12, and one of the caveats for me in gaming is story, and the story of 12 bugged me in a lot of ways, so it's not my favorite. And I mean, okay, here we go. The reason that I don't like it is Vaughn. I don't understand why that guy's there. His story's pointless. If they had made a different main character and maybe skipped all the Vaughn stuff, I might have liked it a little bit better, but I literally look at the game and go, yeah, Balthier, or even Bosch is the main character, not this little kid. This little kid is an insert, and I don't know why he's there. Oh, and yay, we killed the Flamerous Rex! To avoid me getting hate from Final Fantasy XII fans. Look, it's not that bad, just, it's not my favorite. And it went dark. Oh no. Oh, okay, we freed the crystal. Yay! Everybody golf clap. We're awesome like that. Well, 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, we get it, we freed you. Okay. Look, the crystal! Oh, now you noticed. Never mind that, get a load of this. Aw, I want the hook shot. I'll keep this. Ah, you suck. Here's what you want. I don't want the elixir now. I want the hook shot. If people are starting to notice similarities to Zelda games, yeah, there's a lot of them in this game, and maybe that's why a lot of people latched onto it. I've got to go. You're going to leave me in the middle of this dungeon. Okay. Whatever. Well, at least I don't need to worry about encounters, because everything that dies, unless you actually leave the dungeon, is still dead. So I can just kind of glory walk through this. Which isn't as fun, but we'll have a fix for that later when we get the exit spell. And yes, we'll use it. Because I'm lazy like that. But in the meantime, we get to make the slow walk out. Oh, cool. Easy transportation via quicksand. Works for me. And I'm just checking. Oh, look. Mystery entrance. And I don't think there's really anything in this room. Maybe there is. No. No, I'm thinking of the other room I missed, which actually has a red chest and more armor. And yes, this game has upgradable armor, but you won't actually upgrade it. The game will upgrade itself because it will have resistances and things like that. That's kind of lame, but I didn't mind it. It's simplified enough to a case where you don't need to necessarily give every RPG staple right away. Just get a person in and then let them figure out the other games as they go. Because, in all honesty, Final Fantasy may not be the direction they want to go. It may be Breath of Fire. It may be Dragon Quest. And to those who might be asking, yes, I am giving Dragon Quest a shot. I'm not very far. I don't like judging things until I actually either finish a game or get a good few games into it, and I'm not that far. It's actually been very... I've only now recently wanted to get into the Dragon Quest franchise, and oh look, Steel Shield. I've only wanted to recently get into the Dragon Quest franchise and had difficulty trying to find all of them because I'm kind of OCD and wanted to start from game 1. And didn't want to start with NES if there was a reboot, and it sounded to me like there were. So I was looking around for emulators and stuff like that. So I just barely started. And I'm rambling, I know that. And look, it's all green now. We don't have to worry about dead trees. And it's green Foresta. It's all green. Why isn't the earth crystal green? Ah, never mind. I probably don't want to know. Hey, lady, I'm gonna steal your bed. Hey, move. Move. And now I will eclipse you. While I flex. Okay, now we're going back to Kaylee's house to give her the elixir so that she can join us again. Actually, no. There's Kaylee's mom. We don't really care about her. We're so mean. And we're gonna take your cure potions. Is it really you? No. Here's the elixir. Now I can visit Spencer and Aquaria, so that's kind of where we need to go next. Why don't I go to Aquaria first and look around? Where is it? It's through the Focus Tower. Focus Tower is going to play a central role, as you could tell in the opening bit, throughout this whole game. The 4 doors of the Focus Tower are there, and ultimately you will have to go through the Focus Tower in order to finish the game. So get used to going there. We're going to spend a lot of time there. And again, more broken tiles. I already did the grinding, so we don't need to worry about that. And on we go. Into the Focus Tower. Oh, look, it's the old man. You can call him that. Remember, Captain Mac will be crucial to your quest. Okay. A girl named Phoebe. Alright. But I'm going to Aquaria. Maybe you'll find her. Of course I will. Because you just hinted at it. That's okay. Now we're in the Focus Tower. And, ooh, ominous looking door type thing. But we're going to look around for chests first. Because that's what we in RPGs do. We look for loot. Oh, look, it opened. So now we can go further. This is going to lead us into the area for Aquaria. Area of Aquaria. Oh, and another red chest, which has fire, so yay. That'll work. Actually, no, I want vital spells right now, I'll be honest. And everything is ice and snow right now, so take a wild guess as to what is going to happen when we free the water crystal. If you didn't guess it was the water crystal, I don't know what to tell you, because it was Aquaria. And those are magic tiles, they'll work later as soon as I get the proper stuff. Hi. Wow, instant depression. People are sick, Grandpa's trapped. You have a hard life, I'm sorry. Have you ever heard of a man named Spencer? He's my grandpa. Oh, well, here we go. Phoebe, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go free him. But we can't. I'm going home. I gotta go take my Prozac. This is way too depressing. I'm Phoebe from Aquaria. I rile on Phoebe a little bit, but I actually kind of like her as a character, especially since she's a little overpowered. She's one of the few magic casters you get as a party member. Except we don't get her cool weapon right off the bat. They have to introduce it. Alright, and now we are in Aquaria. It's all ice and snow. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here's the inn. And occasionally you'll run across vendors who will sell, like, cure potions and seeds. And even though you're not going to buy them a whole lot because you're going to get tons of seeds and cure potions just going through the towns. Occasionally, you'll use them. This is a guide for bombs. So, like, if this is your first playthrough and you don't really know where you're going and you want to explore everywhere, then you might need these vendors. I would say not really. The game will supply you with enough chests to not have to buy anything, which makes your GP kind of useless. The cold air made Grandma sick. Yeah, I would think that would happen. Now, you can see that little plant in the center that's supposed to be like the center of Aquaria's nature, I guess. I don't know. They don't really explain it all that clear. So where's Spencer trapped? In the tunnel, he was digging under here. The dirt is frozen solid. Can't be melted. Not until we get wake water from the Spring of Life. Because, yeah, water melts. Libra Crest will transport us to the Libra Temple. So magic tiles, you have to have the right crest. Back to the wintry cave. Or, yeah, to the wintry cave. Yeah, not back. Don't know why I said that. So now we have our new objective. We need to go to the wintry cave to get the Libra crest. So we can use the magic tile to go to the Libra temple. And in the meantime, we're going to explore the town, because that's what you do in RPGs. And they keep on talking about an ice pyramid. Gee, I wonder where the crystal is. Yes, ice pyramid is ultimately where you will end the water part of this and go free the water crystal. And I'm cheating a little bit because I'm getting the steel helmet right now for 200 gold pieces. You can only get a few items this way, but it's still helpful. It's just another item you don't need to look for in a dungeon. Refreshers, that I can't remember what that did. We see a magic little secret staircase to a magic tile, which we can't use. Awesome. So now we're just going to explore a little bit more, make sure I've got everything. I love that concept. You can't walk through grass or trees or anything. And we're done. I'm done exploring. I had an ADD moment. What can I say? I will always try to make this as fast as possible, so I'll take out as much menial exploring as I can. And here we are in the wintry cave. So if you notice all the jump cutting or the crossfading that's going to be or cross dissolves are going to happen, I promise you didn't miss anything. It was just me being ADD and trying to remember if there's a secret here, if there's a secret there, and if I didn't find anything, I didn't record it, basically. Or I just said, screw it, I'm cutting it out. Oh look, hedgehogs of doom! Yep, not Sonic. This is my one gripe with Phoebe, is right at the start, we don't get her at her best, because they have to introduce the claw. And I really wish they just would have given her weapon. She has magic at this point, but I wanted to be able to show just kind of what they were doing here, and I didn't understand it. And Benjamin is blind, and the way that we signify blindness in this game is we're turned around, because that makes sense. Because RPGs. That's okay, because in later games it's just like sunglasses. Like, there's not sunglasses in this era. Although, I guess you could make the claim. You know, it's got some steampunk elements to it. Most Final Fantasies do. And as you can see, Phoebe's got a lot more magic than I do, which we're going to utilize. Trust me there. Including she has wizard spells, which are like the best spells in the game. So she has thunder. And wizard spells obviously don't... Like, you can see the numbers below white and black and all that. The wizard numbers will always be lesser just because they are nuke spells, and the game designers didn't want you to use them that much. Oh, but wait. I can get like 99 seeds pretty early in the game. Yeah, we didn't think that through. I knocked this game, but I still love it. And yes, I get the criticisms. I still think it's a good game, especially for first-time players of RPGs. So, kind of like with me and Alex, how we did Phantasy Star. Yeah, I'm going to knock it, but I love it. Especially since this game does hold a little bit of nostalgia for me. Because this was kind of the first game that I was like, well, my older brother isn't playing it. And he basically told me to go play it myself. Okay. Knocked it out and found out I enjoyed RPGs, so congratulations then, Square. You got me in. And it never really ended there, because then I got into more RPGs, and then later MMORPGs. Yes, for those who are asking, yes, I play other franchises and other types of games. I love platformers, and another game that me and my older brother used to get into as kids was point-and-click adventures. Back in the day with LucasArts and Sierra. We were more a LucasArts family, but we did play some Sierra games. So we're big fans of Monkey Island in my family, as well as the Indiana Jones LucasArts games that came out. Sam & Max. Well, Sam & Max was mostly me. Full Throttle. Love those games. Maniac Mansion. Love it. And we can take out the worms with ease, but we have the stupid claw on Phoebe. Here I am trying to show you the problems with this cat claw, and I probably should have just used magic. Wintry Cave. Okay, here we go, and oh crap! Hey, Phoebe! That wasn't cool. Here's how to use it. This is how the claw gets introduced. Now we can climb walls. And now she gives us the claw. Now it's ours. And she gets the bow and arrow. And we're going to take a quick break with that. Once again, I am Drak, and this is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.